Welcome to Fred Achando Analysis, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, and like our videos. To those who support this channel in one way or the other, I want to say thank you very much. Please continue supporting us in any way you can. The first day of the demonstrations in Kenya today witnessed chaotic scenes. And I beheld scenes that I would not want to be repeated again, and it was only the first day. Those who followed what happened would conclude with me that this is a tale of two cities, one at the verge, another one at the brink. The forces of status quo and the forces of change are battling it out, and we would see who will blink first. But one thing that came out, and something that we must really condemn in the strongest terms possible, is the provocation by the police. The police used live bullet and killed an innocent man. And then there are scenes where those armored water cannon vehicles are spreading water in Raila's motorcade. In fact, it had been so much choreographed in a way that they will let Raila just go around. But anytime he stopped to address their supporters, they were in full swing to spread them with that, to throw and spread that water.
So lots more running battles here in Isli. Lots of Teargas, and honestly here I don't really understand why, because most of these people are just curious onlookers. It appears the aim of the police is to completely stop Raila Odinga from addressing the crowd anywhere, because there was no riot at all here. There was absolutely nobody hurling stones, but as soon as Raila Odinga's vehicle stopped, they started firing tear gas unprovoked, and that's now what really worries me, because what are the orders? Not let him speak at any cost?
But the people never got tired. And if there is something that I saw today, was a Raila with these people who are so determined to achieve by all means their purpose. And I saw a president who is so determined to ensure that he subverts the rights of the people, because yesterday they had indicated that every Kenyan has got a right of picketing, the freedom of association, to do it in a way that is within the dictates of the law. And one of them is that as long as the demonstrations are peaceful and peaceable, and they are not carrying any weapons, they are not attacking anyone, then it goes without saying that the law dictates that they are allowed to conduct themselves peacefully. And from what we have seen, the demonstrators were very peaceful. And it makes me think that they were being provoked by the police. And when you provoke an innocent, hungry and angry man, they will react. And this is why we had a lot of altercation with these people. But Raila has continued to say that today was just the beginning. And if you ask me, Raila wanted to know the loopholes. This was just a trial. And he has said that every Monday they will be doing it. In fact, the other day I told you that Raila's definition of mass action and the definition of his supporters are two different things. Raila wants to protect his people. He does not want to expose them to danger. But the people are so ready for that danger, because they are arguing that we better go for it. This time round, we do not want to talk. I was speaking to one of my friends, and he's telling me that if it means some people dying, if it means sustaining these mandamanos as long as it takes, then let it be, so that by the end of the day, we have a sustainable and tangible electoral justice. We have the cost of living being reduced, and we express ourselves in accordance to our constitution. So Raila said that he will be repeating this. At some point when he was addressing his supporters and told them that we will be doing this every Monday, they were really annoyed. Some of them were waving in negative, telling him no. It is like they wanted an instant curfew solution where they would gather and go to State House. Let me put a disclaimer. Raila Amolo Odinga is experienced in this, and he knows very well that even if people were to go to State House, we cannot do it on the first day. He wants to ensure that they exhaust this government. Only today, Gachagua said that they've lost billions of shillings for only today. And so, number one, the government maybe still has got some strength, because today the government is going to sit down to do a post-mortem. The police is going to give them a report just how difficult it was. Raila Amolo Odinga and his team are going to sit down for a post-mortem. Already, their people are dead. They apprehended some of the Azimio leaders, the minority leader Pio and I, and the chief whip in the Senate, I think, was also Mazayo was also apprehended. So they are going to look at it. So on Monday, strategy will change, and I don't think there is any strategy that the government can change, because they gave it all using Teargas canisters and those armored vehicles. Maybe the next level would be to shoot people alive. Even today they shot some people alive. So there's no other strategy that they can make. So Azimio will change their strategy. But this is just the beginning. So we are going to see more of this, so that by the time they decide maybe to go to State House, people will be, because I know there are some people who did not come to Nairobi, but next Monday some of the people will come, and the more they sustain the demonstrations, the more people feel the pain. Those who, the business community, already, if you've listened to them, they're already feeling the pain, and they're telling William Ruto, let's talk. Raila will tell them, I don't want to talk, because the door of mercy has been closed. If you saw the body language of William Samoei Ruto and his deputy Rigathi Gachagua, those people are very tired, because I know the Kenya Kwanza team are looking at the physical effect of this thing, that Raila was denied entry to the CBD, that they had to spread water. But William Ruto, the buck stops with him now. He's in charge of the economy that is already ailing. They are never in control of this economy, and so they have lost a lot. It's not going to be very easy. In fact, from today, before next Monday, the clergy, the business community, interested partners, the international community will all be pressurizing them. And it seems that Raila said no. Today it was being said that both in Tunisia, Nigeria, South Africa, and is it Sri Lanka? The other, in Senegal, they were all conducting their mass action and demonstration. But the international media, BBC, CNN, Deutsche Welle, all those were focused on the Kenyan scenario, because they say that Kenya is a powerhouse, and our geographical placement strategically is very significant to the west within the region. They were all focused in the demonstrations in Kenya today, and so they will be piling a lot of pressure. But I know Raila Amolo Odinga will insist on one thing: to the wananchi, reduce the cost of living. And I see a situation where we might bring back the subsidies that William Samoei Ruto had abandoned, and to Raila Odinga, he will tell them, open the server so that we can see the truth. If he insists so much, I don't know what will happen, because he will tell them, if you are not guilty of election malpractice, then please open this server. I don't know, because this stalemate and impasse may continue for a while, but they have vowed. We have got two obstinate politicians, Raila Odinga, who thrives well in chaotic, in this hard politics, and William Ruto, who is also very obstinate, who does not want to be subdued, because he has told his supporters that yeye ni jamba, he's an iron that he cannot bend, and I know he will bend. So, ladies and gentlemen, the tear gas and the water cannons and the bullets are very unnecessary, and if they have to kill people, then they will kill very many people, because Monday will be bigger than this one. And already they have started crying, and it's just the first day. What will happen next? So, ladies and gentlemen, the scenes today is one that I would not want to see, but I understand that democracy must come at a cost. For people to gain interest in State House, for the opening of the server, for the cost of living to come down, the government only listens to one language: demonstrations. I don't know what you think, but if you followed it, it was just something that you do not want to see again. And this is my take.